In this video, we give our chickens a bath, cut their hair, and send them to Camp Freezer. And I'll also be showing you how to peel ripe eggs and how to turn quail into duck. 1, 2, 3, 4 incubators. I got a chart up here to keep everything organized. We ordered our quail from the mail. They came in, they've been sitting for 24 hours. And there's another bunch down there. I ordered 60, they gave me 79, so really grateful. Who did we order from?
It's on the box.
My Shire Farms. It's an American company, but they have like a sister farm, I guess, at Knapp. What's it called, Lacey? Knapp Family Farm. I'm going to do 20, 20, 20, and 19. I've got a secondary hydrometer with temperature gauge in each one, just because I don't necessarily trust these incubators as much. The Amazon ones, right? They're all made in China. What I'm doing different is I'm doing a dry hatch. So instead of keeping the moisture levels really high, I'm not using the reservoir that would attach here. What I've got done, because it's too dry in here, so with a dry hatch, it's not completely dry, but you want it between like 15 to 30% humidity. So what I got done is I've got an ashtray I actually picked up at the dollar store, and that's just wool. And I've got the wool run in here, and underneath here you can see right there. So this just works like it's wicking. Brings in a little bit of moisture. That way, if I want to adjust the humidity up, I can pull more string in, creating more surface area, so that'll bring the humidity up. Or I can pull the wool out, bringing more of that back, less surface area, bringing humidity down. These are jumbo Cortornics. So they're bigger. They're going to produce a bigger bird with a lot more meat on their frame. They're not going to lay as frequent as just a normal normal quail. The brown is not poo. That's just the way their eggs are. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, so now we just gotta get the lids put on. Make sure the gears are meshed, because these will automatically turn. These incubators, the box they come in, they come shipped with this styrofoam. The styrofoam is also used for insulation. And now we just on the power bar. Set it and forget it.
Set it and forget it.
So yeah, just daily I gotta come in, make sure I got a little bit of water in here so it's able to wick up. Check the hydrometer every single day to make sure everything's going good. So next time, it'll be 10 days from now, we're going to candle them, see which ones are developing, which ones are not developing. So see you in 10 days. Alright, so it's actually been, I don't know, a little while. I candled the eggs. I didn't show you guys that. I'll show you that tomorrow, because I got to candle it again tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm doing lockdown. That's where I take out the tray, increase the humidity a little bit, soften the eggs so they can start hatching, because they're going to be hatching over the weekend. But long story short, I put in 79 eggs. Out of that, 13 eggs were either not fertile or they just quit. But that's not too bad, because I only ordered 60 and they gave me 79, so I'm happy with that. But today, as you can see, we got the clock stops here tree all set up. I'm going to be butchering my flock of Cornish. Now, Cornish is a prize bird for meat, but Plymouth Rock is also a really good bird, and I don't want to deal with two different chickens. They're not getting along. The ones in this coop are a little more aggressive. Hey guys. And they will not get along with the other coop. And the other coop is a better layer. Not as good as a meat bird, but they're still a good meat bird. So just for the ease of the homestead, I'm going down to one type of chicken. There is one in here that I have to kill. He is technically a rooster. He didn't develop right. I think he might be a they, them. Look at him back there, you imposter. I see you. Trying to act like one of the hens. He's got to go, because I don't know if he's breeding with the hens or not, and obviously he's got bad genetics. So long story short, at the end of the day, I'm going to be down to 4 chickens, 1 rooster, 3 hens. We've got the chicken plucker going, got the table set up, got the kill cones. Now we're waiting for the water in here to come up to temperature. About 150 is what you want of that. That's just for dunking the chickens once they're killed, and it'll soften their skin basically, and the feathers will come out in the plucker much more easier and without it tearing. It's a windy day today, but it's got to get done. get me the scissors? Oh no! He jumped out. Oh, there's even. Ugh. Could have went better. My kill cones are a little too big, so they're able to get their feet down at it when they start to twitch, and they kick all over the place. That's all I got right now. But mission still successful. So essentially I got to do that for 8 more chickens, and then we're done. I don't need to show you this process over and over and over. I'll just show you the next step, which is plucking the chickens. Here's the chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 in the kill cones over here. 8, 9. We're just gonna, we'll do 1 here just to show you guys how it's done. We'll do this guy first because he's the biggest guy. Aiming for water temperature between 140 and 150. You're gonna dunk him. This guy's a big guy with a lot of feathers, so probably about up to a minute. As soon as I grab the tail feathers and tug on them, they should come right out, or the wing feathers. And you just want to agitate it a little bit, make sure all the water's getting to the skin. Alright, come over here. Couple little feathers got to come off, but done for the most part. It's a big chicken. And we got this guy. Some of the feathers wants to stick on a little rather, but they come out pretty easy. That's as simple as that, and just got to finish the rest of them now. Yeah, this one had no yolk at all. We got that up to, I think it's 190 degrees Fahrenheit, so just below boiling. Alright, chicken goes in the bag. You squeeze out as much air as possible. Got a rubber straw that goes down inside the cavity, like that. And I should dunk that in there. That should shrink. I should have gloves on doing this. Like that. Pull the straw out. Zip it off. Here. All packaged up, ready for the freezer. Not bad. There we have it. 9 chickens done up, packaged, shrink wrapped, ready to go in the freezer. So what I'm doing here now is I'm candling the eggs. See how this egg is pretty solid? See how when I put the light up to it, sorry if it's not focusing, but you see it's pretty solid with, there's a clear spot in it. That's where the air is. That's the air sac. Go on, dogs. And I just gotta do that for 66 of them. That one's got a crack in it, that one's dead.
Oh.
If you look right here, you see a little hole in the egg. That's what we call pepping. That's the bird basically taking his first breath from outside the egg, and he'll start to unzip that from there, usually.
Don't you know who I am? The Juggernaut!
Well, as you see, there's a little quail with a shell still stuck on his head. Usually you'll leave the quail in for about 48 hours before taking them out, which is fine because before they hatch, they absorb their yolk sac, gives them all the fat and proteins they need to last at least 2 to 3 days. So keeping them in there for 48 hours in the incubator is absolutely fine. But I don't want to keep him in there any longer than I have to, so we're gonna go ahead and set up a basic brooder. Hello. Look at that. I'll take them. Thank you. Put them in my pockets and hopefully I don't forget them like I have done in the past. Left them in my pocket and they ended up breaking open on me because I forgot they were in there. We got some nice sawdust, nice big pieces. Nice comfortable bedding for the baby quail. Dude's gonna have a neck on him like John Cena. I'm gonna remove the chicks, put them in this box, because one at a time I'm gonna put them in, and I'm gonna dip their beak in the water so they know where the water source is, and the food's right next to it. They'll find that, but the water's more important right now. Welcome to the world, little quail. Oh my goodness. This is the guy. Look at him. Poor thing. I'll give him a hand just in a second. So one at a time now. We gotta take this little guy, dip his beak in the water. To show him where the water is. It's not so important to show him where the food is because as you can see, one found the food, so the rest will just automatically start finding the food. And now we got the little juggernaut here going around with his helmet on. Let me see what I can do for you. Let me see. Welcome to the world. He's got the strongest neck out of all of them though.
Where we get?
I'm making a run for it. Put it in here. This guy got a little bit of the stuck to the egg. Here. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Get out of there. You've been stuck in there for a while. You're gonna end up with a crooked neck. So this guy was stuck in a shell for quite some time because I couldn't open the incubator because if you do so, then the humidity levels will drop way too quick and the other eggs that are potentially hatching could shrink wrap and die, which is when that membrane on the inside of an egg actually shrink wraps around the chick and kills it. Oh. So this little guy had a rough time hatching, and as a result, he has what's called curled toes or club foot. When I lay him down, he's unable to stand on one side. Little foot out like that. And then we'll just fold this down over. I know you've had a rough go so far, but now you look. You got some shoes, some braces. He wants to curl his head too, because where he's stuck in the shell for so long. Nothing that can't be corrected. Where he's so young as well. I try to go that way with it. He wants to spring it back the other way. We'll see. Not sure if this guy will make it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and put him inside the brooder just for the fact that the tape inside the incubator, it's a slippery plastic bottom and that's not going to help him any. So I'm going to put him in there where there's some nice pine shavings and hope for the best. So I left the tape on his feet for about a day, and then when I went back, toes were fine. But he still couldn't walk right because he had splayed legs, which is basically where he just keeps doing the splits. So I made this little brace for him. And then the following day, we took it off. He was indistinguishable from the rest. I didn't mention earlier why I put rocks here. Watch this. That sound stimulates them to thinking that their mom is foraging or something. You notice that I changed out the brooder plate for the ceramic heat lamp. This is because the quail doubled in size in just a couple days and they couldn't all fit under the plate anymore. Just so you guys know what I did, because you can see the lamp is kind of low and it would be too hot at that height, but I have no way of adjusting it this way. So I just hooked up a dimmer switch so I can control the temperature just by controlling the voltage. Well, it's now 2 weeks later. They're 2 weeks old. This is what they look like. Much bigger. That's only half of them. Got 2 of these going. I already put the other half of them in here. Get in, get in, get in. So we'll be using this little coop here basically as a brooder. Night times are still a little below freezing, but with those 2 heat lamps inside this coop, it should be fine.